Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to Thursday night Tammie Jean stream. I was just reading over the chat real quick. The thumbnail is clickbait. Why? Because I said 8 o'clock, but I started at 8:02. I don't know. Good to see you, Justin. Let me see who else is in. Don was first. First East? First. Yes. Hey there, Don. Have Drone Will Fly. Chris. Hey, good to see you. Drone Shots, Jody. One Vision Ariel. Hey, Dustin. Fly Zone Drone. Hey, Michael. Joe Photo Leo. Yay, early start. Yeah. The 8 o'clock starts are a little easier for me too. Not gonna lie. Carving Cage is here. Yo, I don't usually see you this early. Thanks for joining. Joe America's here. Jim Beauchard is lurking. Yellow Rose Drones. Hey, Lee. Oh, he's driving. Keep your eyes on the road, Lee. Tom is here. H4 Services. Dominic is here. Oh, no. Where? There it is. Domyard. Thanks for coming, Dom. Good to see you. Doug is here. Art Code Drone Solutions is here, back from his trip to the Philippines. Art, I haven't been over to your channel yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing some videos from the Philippines. I'm sure you have some up already. Nomad Ariel is here. Hey, Joe. Can anyone tell Joe what he did wrong here? Anyone? Sorry to call you out, Joe. Jerry Bauer is here. Hey, Jerry. Jerry Franks is here. Got both of the Jerrys. JSK Enterprise. Hey, Leonard. Steve Knowles. Hi there, Steve. And I think, am I to the bottom of the list? I am. All right. So good to see everyone. Thanks for coming to the early start. Yes. Yeah, it's that thing, when your mom spells your name just a little bit differently, and then you can never find one of those personalized pencils at Walmart that spell your name right, or the personalized license plate. Yeah, that's the thing. Thanks, Mom. Yes, Tammie. Thank you, Dom. So, all right. Thank you all for joining. I have, I think I've got a lot to talk about with you guys. I've got a lot to catch you up on. I guess I haven't been here in a while. We took some time off for Florida. I did a show, and I took another day off for my birthday. So, yeah, it's been busy. I have, let's see. Oh, hey, Bud Bieber's here. Hey, Bud. So this is what I have on my list, but feel free to pipe in. I was going to catch you up on the work that I had done to this house finally. So my house will not break and sink into the stream. The foundation work is completed. Still a little bit more work to do since they had to jackhammer out my garage floor, and they're going to fix the basement floor. And I still need a new garage door, getting an estimate tomorrow. Like, there's still a lot, but I think disaster has been averted because the foundation work is done. And it's guaranteed. So I'll tell you more about that. And I've got a piece of a video to show you. I didn't finish my video on that, but I got a little bit, so you guys can have the sneak peek. I also had a little incident with my Avata. I don't know if I was able, I think I told you guys I got an Avata from my birthday. For my birthday, Max got us Avatas. So, yeah, so I had a little incident with my Avata. that's going to tell you about and show you a little bit of video. I've got some community videos to show you. I wanted to talk for just a minute about the DJI goggles with the motion controller thing. I'm sure you all have either gotten that email or heard everybody talking about it already, but I had a few thoughts. And if there's time, I was going to show you some experiments that I've done with AI. So it sounds like a full night to me. So thank you all for being here. And let's see, where do I start? Oh, thank you, Jerry. Yeah, I had a fun birthday. So it was good to have the night off. It was good to have the week off. Because with the work that was been going on here and the preparation that I needed to do for that, and then also for the subsequent work that's going to be done, I think it's next Wednesday, inside with the garage and the basement. Like, I've been so busy. So it was good to take a week off, have a break, go out. Max took me out to dinner, and yeah, we had a good night. So Avada. Yes, exactly. Avada, everyone. Tonight is different. I've got some juice and some vodka. So there's those, what are they? Those White Claws. They're a little strong for me, but if I mix it with some juice, then it's like perfect. I don't know. Did I say hi to Mark Sullivan? I don't remember. Rigor Mortis is here. Hey, Mark. All right. I think I'm caught up. So where should we start? Oh, did you guys hear that Jerry Springer passed away? He passed away on my birthday. He was 79. And whether you were a fan of Jerry Springer or not, you have to admit that he kind of he invented almost like this whole, not that, there were some trashy talk shows on before him, but he really brought it next level. And everyone loves, negativity. So it was a really big deal. And it also reminded me of, this slide I made a few months ago with Jerry Springer. So rest in peace, Jerry. Let's see, what else did I have? Well, let me show you what's been going on with the foundation. If you haven't heard me whine about it in the past, my house was having major foundation issues in the almost 6 years that we've been here. The floors have moved a lot, and new cracks in the foundation. So my house wasn't just settling, because settling would have been done sometime between 1974 and when it was built, and now this was just constant erosion. So it needed to be taken care of before more major things happened. And so I finally got a loan that I'll be paying for the rest of my life, and I did it. So I have a video to show you of just how much they have torn up the property. Hey, Ray of Sunshine's here. Oh, right. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. May the 4th be with you, and also with you. Thanks for popping in, Ray of Sunshine. Oh, and Ghost is here. Hey, Ghost. So yeah, yes. Whoops. Mucho trabajo. Let me see. Let me pull up the video of the foundation work. This is actually going to be like a full video on my channel at some point. All I did was start it so far. This is day 1. But I have more to show after that, and then the wrap up, and then the aftermath, what my yard looks like now. And then there was a repair that was needed afterwards. The lifting of the foundation broke my oil line, and me, I feel like such a girl, but I did smell something funny, and I actually thought that something had spilled downstairs because I had to empty out the garage and empty out the laundry room, and so I thought maybe I had spilled something, like like some sort of a sealant or like a polyurethane. I don't know. It smelled funny. But of course, Max went downstairs and told me that I had a broken oil line and it was leaking. So he fixed that for me. But yeah, so it's kind of been thing after thing after thing. And but here's the start of it. Here's the start of it. I'll show you what I've got so far from my foundation video. Good morning.
Morning. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
I'll show you what you got,
So that's what I got so far. The funny thing is that digging in the back under the deck, that was the small part. The property slopes towards the back. So that was the least amount of digging. The most amount of digging was up at the front of the house, and there were actual mountains of dirt in the front. So yeah, that's what's been going on over here. Hard into the yard and garden work. Oh, the in-laws are coming. You know what? I actually enjoy the outside work. I do not mind mowing the lawn. I think I've told you before, my neighbor, who's an absolute witch, she shouts out her window at me that I'm a loser because I'm always outside picking up sticks. But look, there's a lot of trees here and sticks are falling all the time. And if I don't pick them up, I could be hitting them with my lawnmower like she does, or I would just be stepping on sticks wherever I go. So yeah, I'm a loser, but I enjoy being outside. I enjoy being out in the fresh air. Mowing the lawn is fine. Planting, oh man, I guess maybe next week I'll have to show you all the seeds I planted, because I planted a lot of seeds, too many for my garden, but I think with all of this loose dirt I have all the way around the house, I probably have plenty of places to put things. But yeah, the outside work is okay for me. But next is going to come shoveling dirt, which I'm actually not into, because all of this dirt around the house that was dug up, it has to settle. and then more dirt has to come in. So I have a big pile of dirt in the driveway right now, which is going to have to go in the wheelbarrow, go over to where it goes, be dumped. I don't know. It should be interesting. I've got a lot to do. I've probably got 4 or 5 months of yard work waiting for me out there. Oh, thank you, Mark. That was a seller on this place. The house itself is a fixer-upper, and for all of the money that I just put into it with this foundation, it should look like Better Homes and Gardens in here, but it does not. Actually, upstairs looks nice. Max had redone the bathroom upstairs and the bedrooms upstairs, but downstairs, yeah, there's still a lot of work to do, but I guess at least it won't sink anymore. Yeah, love-hate relationship with homeownership. It's you would think that an older structure should at least be done with its settling, but then other problems come too. But then I've heard absolute nightmare stories about new builds too, So oh, who's that guy? He does that show where he goes around to people's houses and he points out all of the things that are like out of code or weren't done right. But he does that in old houses and new houses. So, I think it's I don't know, it's like a crapshoot. Oh, hey, Dewey's here. Maddie's Drone World's here. Hey, Maddie. Did I miss anybody else? Jackrabbit is here. Yes. Push pile system. That's what we got going on here, Scott. It was pretty cool though. I have more video. That was only the beginning of my video, but yeah, showing. I've got video of the piers, being driven down in, and they're checking the pressure. They can't go up too much, and yeah, it was an interesting process. And inside, the house definitely lifted, like at least an inch, maybe two. I can see where some things are out of whack now that the house is straight. The garage door is absolutely wrecked. It never fit in the first place, but it was made for crooked. And now that the house is straight, it's really messed up. But yeah. Oh, hey, Flying Flynn is here. Hey, John. So yeah, it's been interesting, and I don't know, it's like I've seen a building get moved too, and that's actually really interesting too. I mean, just the fact that you can move a building, but yeah, it starts with lifting it up. So I think I tried to explain it before, but my house is basically like those houses down at the shore that are up on stilts, but my stilts are under the ground. So that's what I got. It should be stable. We'll see. Am I done scrolling? Wow. Maybe I'm not keeping up with you guys. Sorry. Fun per volt is here. Hey, Fun. I don't know what else to call you. I don't know if you told me your first name, but I don't remember it if you did. All right. I'm sorry. I haven't kept up at all with the oh gosh. A neighborhood built on sinkholes. Oh, that is horrible because a place that I almost rented in California, rent is really high in the LA area. And when I lived out there, I was not, well, I guess I never really had money, but looking for rentals, there was this big, beautiful place, and the rent was not as high as one might expect. But when I went to look at it, it was on the edge of a sinkhole. And they were trying to sell it, and you didn't even know how much time you would have before this house went in. I couldn't believe that they were even allowed to rent it or sell it. So that was kind of crazy. 70-year-old house. Oh, old wiring. Yeah. That happened to me when I was a kid, Joe. I went into the basement for something. I don't remember what. Oh, we had a downstairs freezer. And when I went down there, I saw an old wire sparking, and I told my dad, and he had to replace all the wiring in our whole house. Oh, Carbon Cage is ripping out a kitchen. Oh, gosh. Everybody's got crazy reno going on, huh? Yes, Jerry, thank you. Everyone hit those thumbs up. So, yeah, erosion. See, that's what I felt was the issue here, erosion, because there was no end in sight. It was never gonna stop. Um, tell her that you said she's a loser. You know what? You know what makes me sort of happy inside? That I'm sure she's been looking out her window and watching all this work get done on my foundation, and she's probably so worried that that's going to have to happen to her house too. I hope she moves. Yeah, I have seen some stuff on sinkholes in Florida, and that's no joke. Sometimes it happens so suddenly. It's like the limestone is getting eaten away from below, like underground rivers and stuff. And then, it's more and more and more hollowed out. And like you just have this little thin thing holding up all of the earth. And then all of a sudden it's done and the whole thing just falls in. And like you could be sleeping in your bed and then you're like dead in a sinkhole. That's scary shit. You gotta watch out for that. Oh, on the Pacific coast too. Yeah, that's nuts. I think that's very scary. Yeah, electrical stuff. Yeah, you know what? You don't want to mess with it though. Mike Holmes. Yes, thank you, Tom. That's who I was thinking of. He just goes through and tells you all the stuff that's wrong with your house. Oh, man. Oh, in Knoxville, huh? You should see if you can get the unlock and fly that Golden Globe in Knoxville. That'd be cool. I flew from a distance in Knoxville because I was just driving through and I like didn't have time to go through all that. It is Knoxville that I'm thinking of, right? They have the big Golden Globe from like World's Fair. But yeah, I flew from a distance and then I went in and drove around it. Yeah. Well, I've got lots of French drains and now I need deck work done too because they had to remove my deck stairs to be able to dig underneath to dig out the foundation. So yeah, they did at least tie in most of my French drains. They have one more they have to retie in, but yeah, it's always something, huh? Yeah, sinkhole capital of the world. Oh, yeah. I've seen some shows on the Discovery Channel. Oh, yeah, you got that right. I didn't even think of that. Holmes. So yeah, that's what's been going on with the house. And it is what it is. It's another bill to pay. And yeah, moving on. Someday I'll be able to, but even just like simple things, like I haven't wanted to put up a door upstairs in the bathroom because as soon as the house moves, like, is it right? Is it wrong? Is it crooked? Does it slam shut now? Does it not shut? You know what I mean? Like my closet door downstairs from my coat closet off the living room, that one won't open or close. So, everything kind of needs to be readjusted, but that's okay. Moving on. So buy a big ass yurt. That's the thing though. Like housing prices are so up right now. It's like if I were to sell, like where do I go? But yeah, yurts are pretty cool. That could be fun. All right. So let me show you. Let me tell you what happened with my Avada, because this was kind of crazy. And for anyone that was at the South Florida drone meetup, Max mentioned that this might be the same exact thing that happened to Alexis with her Avata. Her Avata went down at South Florida Drone Meetup. She recovered it. But yeah, so here's what happened. And I have a little bit of video footage to show you, but it was like it was a windy day. There was a storm coming in, and I know that's not really what the Avata is made for. Whatever. I just want to do like a quick flight before it rained. Like I was like in my car ready to start driving, and I was like, yeah, let me just take it for a quickie, you know. And so I put the Avata up. I started flying just like just slightly around town. Like I'm basically over parking lots, looking this way, looking that way. And then I thought, oh, you know what? I actually want to go up the road and see if I can see like this house that burnt down a few months ago. So I turned and I started heading up that way, but it's windy. And I'm like, well, silly me, I should have it in sport. Now, I don't know if this is a no-no with the Avata. I know I do it all the time with the DJI FPV, but like on the fly, literally, like while I'm flying, I just flick it into sport mode. And then, you get that little kick of energy, and I figure I'll motor up the road and I'll see this house. Well, the moment that I flipped it into sport mode, all I see is spinning. And it landed and I saw grass. And that's it. And I had an idea of where I was, but with the wind, I didn't know how far it blew. I didn't know, is it in a backyard? Because I was kind of up decently high. I wasn't at like 300 or 400, but I was probably 200 feet up. I don't know. I'll show you the video. But the moment I hit sport mode, boom, it fell out of the sky. So, let me show you what that looked like. Yeah, I got some extra stuff over here to get out of the way. Okay. Okay, here it is. And that's it. Did you see that? Like I'm flying and then just kind of, I don't know, it just like leaned in and started spinning. So turns out it seems the moment I hit sport mode, a prop broke. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened to Alexis as well. I don't know about the sport mode, but I know that she had a prop break and her Avata fell, and she was able to get it back. But yeah, the Avata, that was a pretty decent fall. The Avata's fine. However, it did land on the battery. So I just ordered, well, I had to order extra batteries anyway, but right now I ordered 2 batteries. But yeah, that took a pretty decent hit. It landed on the battery, I guess, on the curb of the road. Oh, so Max and I went walking. I thought we were going to be looking all over the neighborhood. Actually, to be honest, I thought I was reminded of the old days when we used to lose our toys all over the neighborhood, and I used to make like wanted posters, like because these guys, I mean, these toys. Take them up into the air a little. They get lost in the wind. They land on a roof. Who knows? So I used to make these silly posters. Not that I hung them up. I just thought it was funny. I used to make posters whenever our drones got lost. Oh, and this one, this little drone we called the Predator, I wrote also goes by quadcopter and drone. Loves dogs. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but I showed you a video a few weeks ago of this drone that we named the Predator. my dog, my old dog Charlie, who is actually Jasper's biological brother, he was in love with these little baby drones, the little teeny tiny ones that we used to call mosquitoes because they're like, but the slightly bigger one that we called the Predator, he hated it and he wanted it to die. So this is his teeth. This is his teeth coming up because he wanted to get it. It's on the kitchen counter. There's his teeth. Did you see it? It's really quick. His teeth come up one more time. You can almost see his little eyeballs. He was all black. Anyway, that's the drone that got lost. You know, and he loves dogs. Family heartbroken. Yeah, I used to make these not wanted, missing posters all the time, and I thought for sure I was going to be making a missing poster for the Avada, but as soon as we started walking, and I really thought we should go up a block or two because in my experience, they always end up farther away than you think. But Max just started walking down the first road instead of going a couple blocks up, and like, boom, there it was. Now, mind you, this is going to be a video on my channel about what happened to the Avada. However, I made a little recording afterwards, but I did not make a recording of when I found it. Oh, that's what happened to a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the prop just blew out the second I, gave it a little extra. Yeah, no, it just started a crazy spin all the way down. But you've gone from normal to sport, Joe? It shuddered and went back to normal. Oh, weird. See, maybe it doesn't like that, huh? Wow. So yeah, we walked up this road and like, boom, there it was. Yeah, I just like the search, which I thought would be a search. I thought for sure it was in someone's backyard or something. The search lasted all of like 3 minutes. As soon as we started walking down this road, I was like, oh my gosh, there it is. But I hadn't brought my phone because I'm walking Jasper and I didn't really have a pocket. So when you see the video on my channel, what you're going to see is a recreation of that moment, because I'm just going to go back there and I'm going to put where it was and I'm going to put it upside down and I'm going to record it with my cell phone. I'm going to say, oh, look, there it is. And you guys are insiders. Who's here? 30 people are here watching. You guys are the insiders. You will know that that is a total reenactment. Because I was so mad that I didn't record like the find of it. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely been trespassing. There's definitely been. Actually, some of those toys, like I think I may have told this story before. Actually, yeah, and I even showed pictures, but one of mine got stuck up on the telephone wires, and we tried everything. We were out there. Max had put a bunch of poles together, and we were trying to like knock it off with the poles, plastic poles. One day we went up there with a bunch of tennis balls and whipping tennis balls at it, and we could not get it. But it ended up falling to the ground eventually, and the homeowner did let us know. But yeah, it's always fun stuff. Oh wow. Oh, when it's up in the trees, it's so sad because again, what are you gonna do? You could throw a tennis ball. Max had a friend that had a slingshot, and he would slingshot up. I don't know if he put a weight at the end or what, but he'd try to get the rope around the branch, and then he would tug on it and do it like that. That was pretty good. But there's definitely been times that you just wish you had a chainsaw to get your drone back. Oh, hey, Grumpy. Thanks for lurking. Yeah. there's been a lot of drone adventures. I think it's all fun. But yeah, I was just shocked that the Avata was recovered so quickly. And like I said, nothing is actually wrong with the body. It's in good shape. Nothing really happened to it. It was just, that I think the battery took all the impact. But yeah, so that was a little something that happened while we were on break. Oh, it was up too high for that. Yeah, I'm sure you do have some real big trees. But yeah, so let me see if I forgot anything about the Avata. I guess that was it. I showed you the video of the foundation work. Oh, so just briefly, like, I don't want to belabor it because I know the other channels always talk about the latest DJI offerings, what's coming out, what they hope will come out, what they think's going to come out. But I did get this in the mail. Oh, let me move Yard for a second there. I did get this in the mail about the goggles and the motion controller, and that now they're going to work with, I think it's the DJI Mini 3 and Mini 3 Pro and maybe the Mavic 3. Who knows the details? But I'm just kind of surprised about that you have to do it with the motion controller. Like, why? Oh, yeah, no, it says it on the right side. DJI Mavic 3 Series and DJI Mini 3 Pro are now supporting FPV. But, like, I hope you can use a regular controller. And I know a lot of people really love the motion controller, but like, I don't know. I've been trying so hard. Like, I swear I'm not a natural with the drone, but I've been trying so hard to get to the point where, you don't have to think about it. I've always thought about like typing, like when you get to a point where you don't have to look at the keys anymore, you could just type, you just have muscle memory, you know where everything is. And I've been trying so hard to get to the point where I just have muscle memory with the drone and I don't have to think about things. And like, I don't want to switch the way I fly. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about that. Oh, I thought the same thing, Tom. The model in the nice clothes. Let me I did think the same thing. Okay, here's what I thought. Here's this guy, and he's looking very I don't know, with that jacket, but then yeah, she's sitting there and like I don't know, she's standing there, she's kind of looking at him, she's kind of looking at the drone. She's probably like, I thought we were going to Burning Man festival. Like, why are we out here? Like, I should be taking pictures for my Instagram right now. Like, this sucks. Like, I think she looks unhappy. I thought the same thing. Like, she definitely does not look like she's enjoying all of that. I don't know. Uh, yeah, hopefully. I don't know. It just seems like they're really pushing this motion controller so much. Oh, hey, X-Wing. Good to see you. And Jean Fox is here. Hey, Jean. So, yeah, I don't know. I just had you have no idea what your hands are doing, just know where you want to go. Yeah, that's what I feel like. That's like when, I kind of feel like I'm there. Like I don't think about, oh wait, this one's yaw and this one's roll. Like, I just kind of move the sticks and I'm flying. But yeah, now like to change to the motion controller, I don't know. I don't want to do it. Hey, Mill City Sky, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Have you been here before? Does Mill City need a wrench? I don't remember, but thanks for popping by. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I told when I started to fly the DJI FPV, which also was a birthday present from Max. But when I started to fly that, I loved the goggles so much. Once I got used to them, I loved them so much. I'm like, why look at a tablet? Like, I don't want to fly anything with a tablet again. I just want goggles. And I thought the Mini 3 Pro looked really interesting when it came out, but I was like, nope, 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 nope. You can't fly it with goggles. I don't want it. But now I would say that it's actually more of a, well, actually, I'm fine with the drones I have right now. I don't really need any more, but I would say that the Mini 3 Pro definitely became more interesting once you could fly it with goggles. Oh, but of course, what about the older goggles? What about the goggles I have? That bothers me too, that I'd have to buy new goggles. I just want to give Mill City Sky is now a moderator. See that, Dominic? I did it while the stream was in progress. Huh? Pretty good, right? I smurfed him, Joe. Oh, I would like to talk about Joe Fotoleo, actually. Let's talk about Joe Fotoleo. Did everyone notice his new name? It's now Joe Fotoleo Artistic Aerials, which is cool, but it's long, Joe, and you know that. And so I would say, look, for anyone that was here for the awards show, you might remember that I had 3 names I called out for having long names. Like, I thought Deneen's name was long, right? But then Captain Joe America came along and his name was longer. And then Lambo came along and he was even longer. Like, you guys with your long names, right? But now look what happened. Bye, Deneen, because Joe just moved in. Joe has more characters in his name than Deneen. Deneen isn't on the list anymore. Now it's Joe Fotoleo Artistic Aerials. Which, by the way, Joe, if you were going to change your name, mix it up, make it different, you should have done? You should have changed it to Joe Fotoleo. then you could make everyone, like, they could type in the same thing, but they would wonder if they were pronouncing it right or not. Like, that'd be fun, right? Joe Fotoleo. But no, Joe Fotoleo Artistic Aerials. So keep that in mind when you're trying to @ Joe. But not to be outdone, there's been another name change. Lambo has gone all out. Lambo drives Zambo, formerly known as Water Echoes. Guess what? Look at him now. Lambo drives Zambo FPV, Water Echoes, Echoes. Really, Lambo? Let me tell you something. I don't know if anyone else has called you out on all of that, but I did notice that you're adding FPV to your name now. So if you are going to make a name change, how about Lambo FPV? That's cool and short and memorable. Lambo FPV. Any votes for Lambo FPV? Or yeah, exactly. I know. Or if you wanted to keep like that little extra kookiness, you could be Lambo Zambo FPV, But this is just, what? Come on. That's too much. Who's with me? Oh, hey, Tony's here. Tony said hello from Syracuse. On a little road trip, Tony? Right? Oh my gosh, right, Fotoleo? It's Joe Fotoleo, everybody. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Oh, wait. You're gonna add to yours USA camera and FPV drone flyer captain to America. No, it's just too much. uh, right? Hey, Chris, long names suck. You got it. Echo FPV. You know what? It's pretty cool, Dominic. However, I do think that everyone knows him as Lambo. So if he changed it to Lambo FPV, I think you would still know it's him. So yeah. Wait, what? Nomad. I almost became Sponge Quad FPV. Well, that's actually pretty funny. I like your name. I like Nomad Ariel, but Sponge Quad FPV is actually pretty hilarious. So, yeah, I laugh at that. Jim's droning. I kind of don't remember if I said hello to you earlier, but hey, Jim. So, oh, and Jason Lavaris is here. The Avada Explorer Kit. You know what? I'm not sure what that is. And I don't know if you were here a little while ago when I talked about my Avada dropping out of the air, but it did. So, LFPV, oh, really taking it down to the bare bones minimum. Yeah, you know, keep people guessing. I don't know if I'm kind of keeping up. I'm going way back now. Tony flew the Avada downtown at night. Oh, I'd be very interested to see your nighttime video from the Avada. And again, my Avada just dropped out of the sky. It's okay, but broken prop, just like Alexis at South Florida Drone Meetup. Like it just blew off, and I had a crash. I don't even have that many flights, but yeah. So let me see. You know what? I feel like playing a video. I kind of have a lot of videos tonight. Some are shorter because there's a few time lapses, and you guys know I love that. But let me see who I feel like playing first. Really, Jim? Really? I don't know. I turned to sport mode while I was flying. I do that with the FPV all the time, but it definitely just blew the prop off of the Avada. So yeah, you know what? I just ordered all new ones, Tony. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. You were actually using your own name at first. Oh no, your old Lloyd Mendenhall, the grumpy vlogger. Yep. That is too long. I'm glad you're just the grumpy vlogger. Hey, Silas is here. Nice to see you, Silas. And I see Ashley Brown is here. Wedge and Big's here. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining in. So, yeah, what you missed so far is I talked about the work being done to the foundation of my house. I talked about my Avada falling out of the sky when I switched into sport mode. And I think I'm going to play a video or two, and then I'm going to show you some of my experiments with AI. But I have a lot of videos, so well, not a lot. I think I have 7 tonight, and some of them are shorter, but let me see which one I see first, because I have them in no particular order. Actually, since I am talking about hyperlapse and I was kind of making fun of Joe Merrick a little bit, let's see a quick video. He did a hyperlapse of the Chafunkta River Bridge. Joe, whenever I see you put that name in print, I just don't know what to say. So tell me how I did with, I was thinking it was Chafunkta. But let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's crazy when you see it written out. But here's Joe's video. I don't know, I do get mesmerized by time lapse, and especially, I don't know why, but when there's cars on the road and you can see traffic patterns and stuff. Actually, I'm just gonna play it one more time. And the bridge, oh, wait a minute. I gotta back it up. I gotta back it up. All right. Look at the bridge. And the boat's shooting through. I love that. And then everybody can go. I don't know. I like that stuff. I love to see the fun of drones is seeing everything from a different angle in the first place, right? But like then the time lapse, oh, wait a minute. You made a short of your Avada going into the water? Oh man. Tony, no. You did AI experiments on your channel? Okay. I'm gonna go check them out. I would like to know what you were doing. I did a free one and what would be a pay one, although I haven't paid yet, but I was just comparing like, you know, what you could get for free versus what you get if you sign up for one. I'll talk about it in a minute, but man, no, I want to see what experiments you did because I have not seen that. Yes, Lee. It seemed that my prop completely disintegrated. Just one. It just like, and I don't know if you saw in the video how quickly it happened, but I'm flying. I switch into sport mode and then it just boom goes into a spin and that's it. So yeah, it seemed like it just disintegrated. Justin. That's bad. I will say that I tried to do something with smoking weed on one of my experiments, and it was like, I'm not comfortable with this conversation anymore. So that was that. You can't do anything like, you know, I guess what they would consider inappropriate. Oh, hey, sub 250. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You made your own chat bot with a hardened persona. Interesting. Interesting. No, I have not tried Leonardo. I'll tell. All right. Well, I'll tell you what I tried. I tried the free AI that is part of the Bing search engine. Anyone can do it. You could go in and do it right now. It's free. You just type in, like, you know, you ask it to draw you something and or whatever. And here, I'll show you what I did. So I was comparing the free one of Bing to Midjourney. Now, Midjourney, the reason I was curious about it is because I saw Tony and Chelsea talking about it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tony and Chelsea's channel. They're photographers and they do a lot of camera reviews. They actually did the it's from years ago, so it probably needs to be updated, but I used their free course to study for my 107, and I did pass. So that was pretty good. But yeah, Tony and Chelsea did a video talking about AI and, you know, what it means for photographers and artists and all of that. You know, everyone's really complaining about it, taking jobs away. And they kind of agreed a little bit. You know, it is something where companies can go to AI and even get, you know, AI models to model their clothing or hold their beverage or whatever. But I don't think it's quite there yet. So here, I'll show you a few experiments I did. First, to both search engines, I typed in black and white cat flying a drone. Okay, so on the left side is the free Bing one, and on the right is Midjourney. And AI got it a little confused. Cat flying a drone, like they thought the cat was supposed to be flying. So again, on the left is the free one from Bing, and all of them, the cat is like airborne, like flying a drone. Oh, I said on a hilltop, and so it's like a cat trying to fly on top of a drone. I don't know, but the same confusion on the right with Midjourney. So you really have to watch what you're saying. Like cat flying a drone didn't work. So then I put in black and white cat holding a remote controller to fly a drone. And they came out a little better. On the left is the free one from Bing. And you can see that AI has a lot of trouble with pause. If we could just look a little closer at how many paws we're looking at right here, there's a lot of limbs, a lot, like extras. Like they don't really know how to work it out yet. Because I think they're blending all the images that they're pulling, and like they just come out with too many limbs. And even the one at the bottom left, you can see he only has one very large front limb. So that's just really all messed up looking. The cats on the right look a little better from Midjourney, but they still have some trouble with the paws and sometimes with the amount of limbs. I thought this cat came out pretty cool though. I actually really like him. He looks I think he looks cool, and he looks like he's in the middle of like a video game or something, like he's in it. Oh, yeah, part 2. AI really doesn't know how to draw drones. They don't know what drone. Like these drones are all pretty messed up looking, and I guess, the remote controllers aren't necessarily accurate either, but that was interesting, an interesting attempt. Then I did black and white cartoon cat, and I don't know, they're really almost scary looking, but like I feel like I could probably take one of those, bring it into Photoshop, and then like, use it as a basis for creating something of my own. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw some of Dominic's AI experiments. So yeah, interesting, Dom. Interesting. I was thinking that so yes, they do have a book on digital photography, correct? Tony and Chelsea are really good. Leonardo is free. Midjourney is cumbersome. Yeah. But apparently what I read was that they did not want to put time and money into developing the interface. They wanted to put that into the AI algorithms or whatever. So apparently that's why their AI is pretty decent. But yeah, but it's also really developing quickly. So I think, well, what Tony and Chelsea were saying is that, they did some experiments with it just a few months ago and could not get out what they were looking for. Like they were doing like a model standing in front of a lighthouse, and like just a few months ago, the model's face was messed up. It was scary. Now they can make a really nice, beautiful model in a red dress standing in front of the lighthouse. And it was actually pretty good. And when they did a little poll on their channel, like which image their viewers like the best, a lot of times they were choosing the AI image instead of the real one. Right. It is all about the prompt. Yes. Exactly. Piloting a drone. Yep, that could have been better. Oh, yeah, I haven't tried to do anything with a person. Yeah, hands are probably scary. But I feel like it's developing so fast. Like I feel like this stuff is going to be worked out. Oh, so you like the Leonardo one. Interesting. Yeah, what they can replace. Well, I guess some of them are obviously better than others. Oh, hey, the View Chaser's here. Hey, Danny. Evening to you. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just that it's improving so fast that like within a year it's going to probably, you know, replace a lot of things, I think. Oh, so I'll show you quickly. I also did a cartoon black and white border collie dog using a remote controller to fly a drone. And again, they weren't, sometimes they understood, sometimes they didn't. A lot of these dogs are actually just flying themselves, but it looks like he's chasing the drone. So I think it's kind of cute. Bing is on the left and Midjourney is on the right. I thought we got a couple of decent dogs out of Midjourney. I actually thought they came out pretty cute. So yeah, I had thought about AI as far as like, could I make images that I could sell in my Etsy shop? Could I make images that I would put onto t-shirts? And then I thought, you know, what about like, could it replace traveling to go take pictures? I was thinking about Lighthouse Barry. Isn't that what he changed his name to now? Lighthouse Barry? It was a New England journalist, and I think he changed his name to something like Lighthouse Barry. But anyway, so I have been to the Nubble Lighthouse in Maine. I went there years ago with my daughter. And I thought, okay, what if I had never been to the Nubble Lighthouse? Could I make AI make me a picture? So I asked, I think I was just doing this one in Midjourney. I asked it to do a realistic photo of the Nubble Lighthouse in Maine at sunset with seagulls flying in the sky and waves crashing on the rocks. So here's what I got. And they always give you 4 different choices. But as I'm looking at them, I was like, it's kind of funny how like that fence that goes like around the house and like, it's funny how it's different in every photo. Like that's kind of weird. Like it couldn't get the fence right. So then I looked up the real lighthouse. Now the real lighthouse is on the right and the AI generated lighthouses are on the left, and they didn't get the structure correct. They obviously didn't get the fence correct. The lighthouse is like pretty close. I mean, maybe if you've never been there, you know, it's kind of like, it can kind of make a pretty picture, but I don't think it's going to replace real people with a camera anytime soon. Unless it wasn't a particular place. If I just set a lighthouse up on the rocks, you know, with waves crashing down below during sunset, blah, 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 like it'd probably make a pretty nice looking picture. But I don't think it's going to accurately make actual landmarks as of yet. Maybe soon. Never know. Yeah, I thought the dog ones came out pretty good. Oh, are you going to Maine, Danny? I love Maine. I haven't been up there in a long time, but I used to go. I used to go often. My friend Christine, her family had a little cabin up in Wells, Maine, near Kennebunkport. So I've been there, and I've also been camping like all up through Maine, like Moosehead Lake and stuff. Drone pilots are going to be obsolete. How come? It's a hobby. It's fun. I don't, how can you obsolete a hobby? People aren't going to enjoy it anymore. They're going to give us too many rules. Every drone you render is like a Phantom 4. Yeah, well, I think that's the generic drone. Where's that drone t-shirt? Did I already take it down? Oh no, here it is. That's why I laughed at this FPV drone racing. Like someone who doesn't know about drones used some colorful looking Phantom 4s for that t-shirt on the left, which I just think is so funny. But yeah, the fact that you even get something that looks like a Phantom 4, I mean, I think mine look like Walmart toys, if that. But yeah, it's interesting anyway. Yes, that's a good point, Justin. These are just consumer apps and just almost like toys right now. I think what companies can use are much more high end, because I know photographers are worried, artists are worried, even models are worried, because now you can just, choose a model, choose their ethnicity, choose their age, put your, I think, who used an AI model recently? I think it was Levi Jeans. I think it was Levi's. Yeah, Levi's used an AI model, and they caught a lot of backlash for it. But yeah, it's true. What companies have access to is much different. Yeah, as far as the cartoons, I thought the dog ones came out better than the cat too. The cats all looked very crazy. I think I read that, Dominic, that you can use a base photo and then kind of tell it what you want to do with it. Can it do woman in a bikini on a beach at sunset? Yeah. Like, I think it can, but I think, you can't have her doing anything, inappropriate or anything like that. I'm not surprised that Dominic has done one like that. How come I'm not surprised? Let me play another video, because I haven't been going through the videos. Oh, but wait. I played the little short from Joe America, and I am actually set up with my links tonight. And I almost forgot to put his link in the chat. Let's see, did that work? It doesn't look like it worked to me. Gosh darn it. Did that come up like a link, or when I put it onto a Word document, did it not come up correctly? One time I was playing like 8 videos, and I had all these tabs open on my computer so that I could pull people's YouTube links and put them in the chat. I thought I was so organized, but I think that having 8 tabs open made the stream very laggy. So this time I thought, well, I will put everything on a Word document, and then I could just pull the links off of there. But yeah, it really kind of doesn't look like that came through as a link. Ugh. I try. Should I go through this now? Joe America. No. USA. That's what I type in. I type in USA, and then he comes up. All right. Sorry, guys. I thought I was so organized, and I'm not. All right. Yeah, I took the YouTube links and I put them onto a Word document, and then it turned it into like a stylized thing with a blue link. So like if I clicked on my Word document, it would take me to YouTube, but as just type, it didn't work out well. All right, fine. Now I know. All right. I'm going to pull up another video that I pulled for this week. You know what? It's another time lapse or hyperlapse. It is movement. All right. This is actually not a drone video, but it's so beautiful. This is from Nomad, and it's from his car. And he says, June will be here any second. I can't wait for Summer Adventure 2023. So, but this is just a quick little time-lapse video of a drive in the car, which lots of people, especially like I've done it too, like I'm on my way to some place, and just as like my B-roll, I do a little like time-lapse from the car sort of thing. But this is different. This is beautiful, and these clouds are amazing. Check out Joe's video. Wasn't that nice, you guys? I mean, I've seen plenty of driving videos, but that was beautiful. The sky looked amazing, and actually, it looks better. I have to agree with Joe's comment here. You have to watch it on his channel. It is like eye-poppingly good. It is really, really nice. So definitely go check that out. Oh, that was North Dakota. Oh, okay. Yeah. That looked nice. I thought that looked really nice. Slow down, Speed Racer. So yeah, I enjoyed that one a lot, and I agree. You should probably go to his channel and check it out. I put the link in the chat. It looks better, not my dumbed down version of it through the live streams. So let's see. Let me play. Which one do I want to play next? All right, I'm going to play a drone video. This one is from Joe Blaylock, and he's flying the Autel Evo. And I just thought this was really, really pretty. I don't know. He got that end of the day light just so nice. And it's funny, like it's hard to hold my attention for a video. I'm just gonna say it. Like I get like, I don't know, I get antsy. And I don't spend a lot of time watching videos. Like I feel like I don't have a lot of time. Like maybe I'm taking like a 10-minute break and then I'm gonna go back outside or back to work or back to cooking, or Jasper needs to be walked. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a lot of time. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I skip intros. And sometimes I can't make it to the end. But this video of Joe's, I did watch all the way to the end because I thought it was beautiful. And just when I started to like, oh, okay, you know, oh, by the way, groovy music as well. And just when I was like, yeah, okay, you know, I saw it. It's really nice and it's pretty and I like it. And I was about to leave a comment like, you know, can I play this on my show? And then he came upon this little area, like the sunlight lit it up, and the little houses. I swear, it looked to me like a perfect little town that you would build for your model railroad. Like it looks so cool. It's at the end of the video and you'll see what I mean. Like the way the sun is hitting it, it just looked so perfect. So here, this is from Joe Blaylock, and I'm going to put his link in the chat as well. So did you guys see the part I was talking about? It's like he came around the bend and the sun was lighting up this mountain and all these little houses are there and the little railroad bridge is going across the water. Like, I think that is definitely a candidate for like the next award show when I do like calendar shots. Like, it was like this perfect shot right there. So thanks for letting me play that, Joe. I don't know if he's around, but maybe he'll watch later or tomorrow. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, right. Did you see that, Ghost? That little town? It looked so cute. It almost looked too perfect. I thought that was a really pretty picture right there. So let me see what else the chat is talking about. I will say I'm sorry. I don't always keep up, but you know that. And that's why I usually do chat review. I did not do chat review from the Survivor show because I've just had too much going on. But yeah, usually I go back and scroll through and just see if there were any comments that I missed, if there were any questions in there, if there's anything that I wanted to talk about that I didn't see while I was doing the show. So, right? I thought the same thing. It looked like a cute little model, and the little train was going to come by, the real small ones. You know what I mean? You know how there's like two sizes of like model railroads? I wanted one of those little trains to come by that cute little town. Hey there, Ron. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So, let me see. What else? Oh, I know. Speaking of pretty places, I wanted to play this video from Prop Bender FPV. I think he was on vacation in the Smoky Mountains. I have been to the Smoky Mountains, but only I spent I guess I spent like a day and a half there. And I have a video to make on it, which I haven't made yet. Wow, I have this really big project. I'll have to tell you more about it maybe next stream, but I have 2 road trip videos that I want to make. But this one I might have to make like a 3-part series or something because it's like I did this big loop from like Ohio, Kentucky. Well, I went through Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee. I looped back around. I hit the Smoky Mountains. Then I came up like Virginia, a little bit of West Virginia, Maryland. And then I just motored home. But it's so this big loop. And so I have these videos that I want to make, just traveling with your drone, like good places to stop or good places to stop without your drone and walk your dog, whatever. But I have this vision in my head. I want to do that thing where they do a map and they have the little car driving and you see like each stop, the little car makes like a little animated map. I read how to do it. So yeah, that's a video I want to make. And oh, here's just a little picture of me and Jasper standing by the Smoky Mountains. And they are smoky. They really are. And it's such a beautiful area. Like the national park, obviously you can't fly, but there are some places outside the national park where you can launch and kind of look in there. And I mean, to see mountains upon mountains in the distance, it's really cool. It's also cool to just take your regular camera and, that I could have spent a week there just exploring that area. I only had a day and a half, but all right, I say all that to say, check out this video from Prop Bender because it looks like he was on vacation in the Smoky Mountains. And I think from his title, I think he lifted off from the cabin he was staying in. Isn't that nice? And actually, I was really digging his music choice too. Like, I'm probably gonna get a claim on that one, but I don't know. I was really digging his video. Cruising over those trees through the mountains. I mean, that beautiful scenery. Like, I don't know. I guess that's like my preferred flying. I like it to be pretty. I like it to be a pretty spot. So that was just beautiful stuff. That makes me want to, go on another road trip. Right? I know. Ghost has been doing a lot of flying and putting a lot of videos up. And when you are like, I don't know, dedicated like that, like you can really see the difference. Like Ghost, your videos are getting real nice. I was thinking it's about time to play another one of yours. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I was digging the whole vibe on that video. And what's funny is I sometimes sit there and I look at my subscription feed and just see if what people have been posting, what's new. And I had seen that video from Prop Bender. I was like, wow, I'm really digging this video. I want to pull it for the show. And so I had commented on it, first of all, just that I really liked it. And before I could even ask if I could play on the show, he's like, "Hey, how do I submit this for your show?" I'm like, "You don't have to. I'm totally playing that shit. I love it." So, yeah, I you've been racing yourself on a track. All right. Well, I can't really get your link from here, but I need to stop by your channel, Ghost, and see what you've been up to. I will check that out. I'll check out the link that you sent. But as Dominic makes fun of me, but I really don't do the whole go into other tabs thing while I'm trying to run the stream. I'm like a baby about it. Yeah, I noticed that you've been cranking out videos like crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. You know what? It's great to fly places that you know because you feel comfortable and then you can push yourself, but it's also cool to try out new spots and mix it up a little bit. So, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I think it's going to be too much for it's terrible. Um and I can't remember. I think X-Wing, I think you go by Jim or James, one of those. But I have too many videos in my head and not enough time to do what I want to do. Oh, hey, Bob stopped by. Hey, Robob. Um, I have 2 road trip videos that I want to do, and they might be broken up into smaller segments. I'm not sure. I have a few videos just of local things around here that I want to do. Like, oh, and then a few from Florida. Like, I have a video in my head where Jasper reviews the dog beaches that we went to because I found a few different places to bring him while we were there. So, yeah, I have so many videos in my head that I haven't done yet. So, yeah, it's, I don't know, too many ideas and not enough time. And I think you all know, like, I knew that my job was ending and I thought I was going to have time between the old job ending and a new job starting. But then, boom, I went right into the next. So I didn't have any time to crank out videos or clean out my basement or, I don't know, anything. Yeah, hashtag road trip. I love road trips. I do. I had Ghost up there. Yeah, out of your comfort zone and do different things. You know, we didn't. We didn't have time this time. I don't know. We always seem to run out of time. It's like you think you're gonna do all these things, and then, next thing you know, the trip's over and you're driving home. So, yeah, we did not hit Hard Rock this time, but I had made a note of like where you said you launched from and stuff. Like I had the whole idea in my head, but we didn't get there. Maybe next time. So let me see. Should I play another video? You see who I've got. Played that one. Oh, I was going to play one from Lambo FPV. I don't know. His name is so long now. He was flying up through the rafters of the hockey rink where he drives the Zambo, and I thought that looked good. And I thought he's doing that like I think it's in my intro. Like I went through the rafters of the train trestle, the train bridge near here, and it was similar. They're like triangular, and it had a similar vibe. But then I'm thinking he's doing it looking at a screen. Like I had goggles on, and I was very nervous. But yeah, here's Lambo's video.
Will be on me, wanna join me when I take a shot. I'll be the center of attention like I was some kind of astronaut. Cause I'm shooting for the moon tonight, and I got a feeling I'm gonna crash some stupid party. Tear the ceiling down in front of everybody. If someone's pouring up a drink, I'm calling shawty. I'm gonna find a crown so I can put it on me. Swinging from the chandeliers, I won't be sorry. I got a feeling I'm gonna crash into this party. I'm just an accident waiting to happen like.
In fact, if you get close enough, I don't know if you will on this flight or not.
I can I can get real close. In fact, you know what I can do? I can go through that thing on the top.
Yeah, I'm going all night, I don't need to stop.
I did it!
Can't wait to hit that bass.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit, man.
It's all I wanna do right now.
The biscuit be risked.
Oh, and what a biscuit it is.
Wanna join me when I take a shot. I'll be the center of attention like I was some kind of astronaut.
Do you think I should?
No, because if it falls,
What? But I'm right there. I can do it. Give me the green light.
it's your drone, brother.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
But we've got
Everybody, if someone's pouring up a drink, I'm calling shawty. I'm gonna find a crowd so I can put it on me. Swinging from the chandeliers, I won't be sorry. I got a feeling I'm gonna crash into this party. Cause I'm just an accident waiting.
So now I'm over here and I'm.
So that was an entertaining flight. I remember that episode from Ken Heron when he was with the senator and they were flying. I think they were flying around the state capitol building. So yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty creative to overlay the narration to flying around the rink. That was pretty cool. So biscuits are going to get risked. Darn right. Trying to keep up with the chat. Oh, Lambo's here. Oh, wow. First stick time tonight. Very nice. I guess then you missed when I was making fun of your name earlier. So yeah, we had a whole talk about it. Yeah. I just saw Justin said he's taking up the whole chat now with his great big long name. Yeah, so I gave suggestions, Lambo. I gave suggestions. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Mill City. Good to see you. I don't know what your first name is, so I hope you don't mind me saying Mill City. But thanks for stopping by. You need FPV. Yeah, especially for going through rafters and stuff like that, for sure. But I know you did that with the Mini 3 Pro, and it looks like you're going to be in luck because that's one of the ones that's going to work with the new goggles. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you couldn't even defend yourself. You weren't here. All right, let me see what I got. Who didn't I do? Oh, I don't think he's here tonight, but Chad from Windwalker Drones, he sent me this video, and you know, I don't always get sent videos, but sometimes I do. He sent me this one, and it's funny. Like, I love fog. I think it looks so cool. It looks cool from above. I like it from down below. I always enjoyed it for taking pictures and stuff. But this video, you know, he always flies. I guess it's around his town and stuff. And, you know, he probably gets tired of it, but I always think it looks really nice. He always picks a cool soundtrack. And oh, hey, Alexis is here. Hi, Alexis. I mentioned you earlier because a prop broke off of my Avata and it dropped out of the sky while I was flying it. So I have to put together a whole video about it, but I did show a clip of my footage and the Avata falling. So yeah. Yeah, I think similar to what happened to you at South Florida Drone Meetup. But anyway, yeah, so you know, it's funny, like you kind of sometimes maybe get tired of flying around your own area. I don't know if this is true for Chad, but like he's in Pennsylvania, but I always think it looks so pretty, his videos. Like I can get tired of flying around here, but then everyone's like, oh, you got all that cool stuff up there in the Hudson Valley. So, you know, just keep doing what you do and posting your videos. You might be sick of your spots, but other people are probably enjoying it. So, oh, and so side note, the song he flew to is Enya. So here comes another copyright claim, I guess. But are there any closet Enya fans from back in the day? Because I was definitely an Enya fan back in the day. Like I've got probably several CDs. And it used to be my daughter's favorite music to fall asleep to. Like I would put the CD on and say goodnight to her, and she would fall asleep listening to Enya all the time. So I say all that to say, I'm going to go grab the link for Windwalker Drones, but here is his foggy sunrise video.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time? And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows, only time? We gotta
So I see we had a few closet Enya fans coming out. Let me see. I saw a few people. Oh, Enya. Lambo loves Enya. Yeah, it's definitely relaxing. Who's in the closet? Oh, Yanni. Yeah, sure. I remember Yanni. I have Enya CDs, but yeah, definitely have more than one. At least two, possibly three. I'm not sure. You prefer Isla Nero? Oh, I'll have to look her up. You know what? I'm not familiar. Hey, Barkley's here. Hi, Barkley. Orinoco Flow, you know it, Lambo. Oh, Clannad, yes, I remember. Oh, I'll have to relook them up though, because I don't have any music coming to my head, but I absolutely remember that name. Yes, don't be dumb, smash that thumb. Thank you, Lambo. I thought it was funny that Gary, when Gary was on the Survivor show, he took a lot of time to make sure everybody hit the thumbs up, but it was actually the most I have ever gotten. So, you know, everyone go hit that thumb, or I'm gonna get Gary back in here to yell at you all until you do it. Do they use this song for jewelry? Or, but I could see how it totally goes though. Oh, great song. Yeah, I always like that one. Yeah, you know what? It's very chill, Alexis. It's very chill. He's snoring over there. I don't know. It's chill. It's definitely chill. Oh, no worries, Alexis. I thank you so much for being here, and thank you also for being one of my patrons. I actually have a little package ready to go in the mail for Alexis, and oh, and I have some stuff to send out to everyone that was on Survivor 2 weeks ago. And I don't know, I was making up a bunch of packages today. I actually had an Etsy sale today, so that was nice. Actually, not today, a couple days ago, but it's going out today or tomorrow. Let's see. Getting high and getting your Enya CD. Yeah, you know, seriously, I wanted to go downstairs and pull out my Enya CDs. Oh no, you're throwing up on Yanni. Come on, Photo Leo. Yeah, I thought it went together very nicely too. Oh, Ginger. See, I love when you guys give me like new people to look up. I'm not familiar with Ginger, but I'll definitely look her up. Oh, well, that, you know, it is probably good to do it on the way in. And because seriously, I forget, and I know that I do. And as soon as someone does one of those reminders, like, hey, everybody hit the thumbs up, I'm like, oh, I didn't hit the thumbs up. And then I do. I always seem to need the reminder. So I do it eventually. Let's see. Who am I? Uh-oh. I don't know. Did I miss something? Are you a lurker? Hey, Mr. Skyfly is a lurker. Hey, Joel. Oh, come on, Mark. Back in the day? No? I know. Not quite politically correct, but we'll let you slide. Hey, Dizzy Dean is here. Hey, Dizzy. All right, let me see. I think I am almost through my videos. Who did I have? Oh, I have Caroline Tyler. She doesn't watch ever while the stream is live, but she always seems to watch the replay. So I thank her for that. And I think Caroline is so cool because she flies everything. She flies planes, wings, drones, and even though I usually cut out people's intros when I'm playing videos on the channel, I always leave Caroline's in because I just love that she has all of these different toys, and I think she actively flies all of them. So Caroline did a video she called Miniature Bradford, and it looks like she did, I know I talked about it a few months ago, but there were a few tutorials that I shared. One was from 51 Drones and one was from Media Bridge, where they did a hyperlapse, right? Because hyperlapse is when you're moving. They did a hyperlapse of a town, and then they did the tilt shift to blur out above and below, and it gives a very like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood kind of a feel. So Caroline did one, and I think it came out really great, and she did it in a few locations. I will assume from her title that the town is Bradford. But yeah, so let me play this one from Caroline. I thought it came out really nice. Didn't that come out really great, you guys? She had a little sound design going on in there. She had different locations. Oh, I thought that was really, really great. And she put a lot of work into that, but I think it came out fantastic. One of these days I'm gonna try such a thing. I don't know. Add it to my list. But yeah, I don't know. I get mesmerized by hyperlapses and by, just seeing these little towns and the traffic moving around, and I love it. Oh wait, I've been missing some chat. Let me see. Oh, see, that's very nice, Ghost. He opens the door for everyone. I think that's nice. There's nothing wrong with that. I said hi to Dizzy Dean. Oh, yeah. I think for the most part, even though there always seems to be a little conflict here and there in the drone community, I think for the most part, everyone is very supportive, and I really like that. Sting is your closet fandom. Okay, you know what? I'm with you on that. Sting, I feel like, is not talked about almost like as much as he deserves. He is so talented. Oh, Fields of Gold for the motherfucking win. Let me tell you, I have a print in my Etsy shop. I wonder if it's listed right now. I don't have everything listed yet, but it is a field, and I put the lyrics to Fields of Gold up above it, and I thought I was the only one that loved that song. I didn't know how much this print would sell, But in my old shop, before I took it down, that print sold a lot. I was actually surprised how many people got the Fields of Gold print. So yeah, I am with you on Sting and definitely on Fields of Gold. Fleetwood Mac, you know what? I'm feeling you on that one too. Fleetwood Mac. When I was a kid, my parents had a ton of music. They had all the cool record albums from the 70s, and they had some 60s, and they had a bunch of 8-track tapes, but we had Fleetwood Mac on 8-track tape, and you know what that means? Even though there was a very harsh click click in the middle of some songs while it changed tracks, it would never stop playing. So you could just put an 8-track on and it would just cycle around and around and around and around. So yeah, I've just aged myself there, but I used to listen to some Fleetwood Mac on 8-track, and then we had albums. Drone Guy 42, while the last video was playing, I just gave you a wrench. Thanks for stopping by. I think I forgot to put Caroline's link in the chat, so I'm going to do that right now. Almost forgot. Yeah, I was giving out a wrench during the video instead of putting a link in the chat. So, all right. Here's a link for Caroline. Okay, good. Yeah, sweet Caroline. That's right. Let's see. Dizzy Dean. Oh, you know this place. Bradford is a town near Leeds in Yorkshire. Okay. All right. See, get to learn a little geography out here in the drone community. Oh, hey, Andrew. I don't know if I saw you here before. Thanks for coming over to the stream. Yeah, I thought that was really an excellent video all around for sure. Oh, Kate is from Bradford. Oh, okay. Well, wasn't that a cool look at Bradford? I hope she does more towns. I thought she did a really super job on that. I don't know. I don't know if I said hi to William earlier. Tar Heel Aerials. Hey, William. I can't remember if I said hi to you. But yeah, I just gave the Drone Guy 42 a wrench. Thanks for being here. Let's see. I'm trying to... Exactly. It doesn't look real. It looks like a little model town. That's why I think it's so cute. The combination of the hyperlapse moving through the, through the town, and then the tilt shift with the blurring, like it really looks like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I think it's adorable. Oh, wait. What are we saying? I see people shouting out bands. Hey, you said Sting sucks? How dare you, Jim? Oh, Jim said AC/DC. All right. Blue Oyster Cult. Okay. Yeah. When I think I still have the majority of my parents' album collection, because when they were getting rid of their their old stereo equipment, they didn't have record players for a while, and I still had mine, so I took all their albums. I think that I have everything. Haha. So I probably have some Blue Oyster Cult for sure on vinyl. Oh my gosh, I bet that was so awesome live, Mark. Like, wow. I've been to a ton of concerts in my day, and like, I don't know, something about live music really gets to me. Like, I would get the chills. Girl music. Yeah, so what, Jim? You don't have to be like that. Let's see. Oh my goodness, 78 records. Yeah, you know what? I have some too, because I also have my grandfather's record collection. Yeah, this is why my basement needs to be cleaned out. I definitely have too much. But yeah, I have some 78s. I don't think the record player that I have right now plays 78 RPM. So, I'll have to even. Oh, wait a minute. Smear a little Vaseline around the edges of the ND filter. Oh, to get your tilt shift effect. That's funny, Barkley, because I know back in the day before we had all of these filters and all this stuff, I know that was an old trick when you're taking glamour photos to put a little Vaseline on your lens and blur the lady out a little bit. So, oh, that's funny. Just put it around the edges and get blurred edges. Very cool, Barkley. That's old school tricks. Definitely old school. Yeah, you know what, Andrew? That would be nice. Let's get Tammie to 900 followers. Although everyone who is watching is already subbed, or at least everyone who's commenting is already subbed, right? So I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. Maybe I need to make some more shorts. Is Justin still here? I don't know if I've seen him commenting for a little bit. Maybe he left. Maybe he's live streaming. Justin does a lot of live streaming. I think I was lurking on one of his live streams lately. He was on for like ever. But yeah, I had a question for Justin, but it looks like he left. George Michael. Hell yeah. I loved George Michael. That I had a George Michael on a cassette tape, the one that had Freedom on it. I think I loved every song on that cassette tape. Every single one. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Mark. A Kenwood stereo CD player with Bose speakers from like late 80s. You know, some of that old stereo equipment goes for a lot of money now. Oh, Crosby, Stills and Nash. Oh, hell yeah. I saw who did I see in concert? I think it was just Crosby, Stills and Nash. Yeah, I don't know. I had a friend that scalped tickets back in the day. That's how I got to a lot of my concerts, because if you wait online for him and you buy 8 tickets, he gives you one. So he would, I would get my friends together and each of us would wait online and buy 8 tickets because it was an 8-ticket minimum. And then I and whoever else waited online, we would each get a free ticket to the show. So yeah, I saw a lot of concerts that way. And a lot I just bought tickets outright because I just always really enjoyed concerts. Oh, I've never seen Blue Oyster Cult in concert. Oh, Andrew, the foundation project is just about done, and I showed a video from it earlier in the stream, but on my channel, I'm going to have the full video of the whole project when I finish it. I only completed up to day 1 right now, but yeah, it's done. And it looks crazy, and the rest of the footage I think looks even crazier because of how far down they had to dig to get to the foundation footing. But oh yeah, rewind like an hour and you can see my a lot of shots fired tonight. I don't know if people are getting fired up by their like classic closet bands that they like and stuff. Oh, hey, Michael's here listening as I drive home from the Texas Hill Country. Very cool. Thanks for being here, Michael. I appreciate it. Whoa. I don't know if I can say that name. And I don't know if I know those people either, but you know what? I always like to look up new music, and I have a pretty wide taste. There are some things that I don't like. I guess I don't understand. I don't always understand death metal. I have a friend who sings in a death metal band, and I think like fairly popular over the years. Like I know he's toured Europe and stuff, and actually I think did he say Denmark was the most really into the death metal? I don't know. I think he always has a lot of tour dates in Denmark. But yeah, I don't understand a word he's saying when he's singing. So I don't know if that's necessarily my kind of music. But other than that, I think I like a lot of just about everything. I know you're kidding, Joe. All right. Let's see. Still scrolling, and I think I'm behind. I'm sorry. Every drummer can play every AC/DC song. Well, it's funny, Mark. My big brother, well, my family really always enjoyed music. My dad used to sing and play guitar when I was a kid. Like this was our 70s family night, when there was nothing on TV, when Little House on the Prairie was over, and That's Incredible. And what else did my dad used to watch? I don't know, but like he would sing he would play songs on the guitar and sing songs. And yeah, so my brothers both really inherited musical ability. I have a musical ear. Like my big brother would be trying to figure out a song on the guitar, and he would ask me, he's like, do I have this right? And I'd be like, nope, that last note needs to be a little higher. And then he'd hit it. I'm like, that's right. But I don't play anything. But my big brother played the guitar, the bass, the drums. And then my little brother was born when I was in high school. So like we were an older brother and sister to like this little kid. But when he was 4, he could keep a beat on the drums. Like he could totally keep a beat. And so my brother would have his friends over, and they'd be having like a, like jamming out, like the band is playing. And my brother, he would play the drums, but if it was a song that my 4-year-old brother could keep up with, he'd let him play the drums. So yeah, he could keep, an AC/DC song beat quite well. At the age of 4, like I actually wish that he continued with music, but I don't know. He got older, he got into girls and then motorcycles, and then I don't know. I don't think he really plays music anymore. But yeah, he was a natural as a little kid. AC/DC, Van Halen, not Van Hagar. Skyward, Def Leppard, yeah. I saw Van Hagar in concert, but I wish I saw Van Halen because David Lee Roth is such an entertainer. I think that would have been awesome. Oh, see you, Wedge. Good night. He probably said that a while ago. I'm still scrolling. Sorry, I know I'm behind. Oh, let's see. Iggy Pop, Rancid, Ramones, Bouncing Souls, AFI. Punk. Okay. All right. I don't know, Rigger. I don't know if you're about to hate me right now, but I saw the Ramones in concert, and I feel that it was one of the worst concerts I've ever seen. And I'll tell you why. We were at a little club in New York City. Was it New York City? Or maybe it could have been in Connecticut. No, I think it was New York City. It was a late night show. I think it started at like 10 o'clock. There were all these opening bands. And then the Ramones came on, and it seemed like they were in a big hurry. Like they had someplace else to be. Like they're up there and they're doing a song. The tempo's fast. And the song's going, and it stops. And they go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next song. 1, 2, 3, 4, next song. And I was just like, they want to get out of here. I don't know. Maybe it was just the night. Maybe other live shows of theirs were great. But that one, I don't know. I thought it was one of the worst concerts I've ever seen. Andrew, yes and yes, although I would say that I haven't been exposed to that much country, but I do have some country songs that I really like. I don't think it's my go-to. but there have been songs over the years that I've been exposed to either through my dad or just hearing on the radio, or sometimes when one becomes a crossover and then they play it on the pop station, I've heard it. So yeah, probably not my go-to, but I will listen to just about anything. And I have been to a few country concerts as well, because I had a friend that was really into country and I used to go to concerts with her. Could I remember their names? Maybe. I'll think about it. Hawkwind. Dominic, are you familiar with Hawkwind? Is Dominic still here? I think they left. You know what? Maybe Justin went live, and so Dominic and Justin both left my stream. I bet. Can someone tell me is Justin live right now? Because this is my guess. I don't see either one of them. I was gonna ask Justin something, but I'll go ask him over at his stream when I'm done over here. Oh, the concert's done. Oh, I hope you had a good time. I'm curious to know what concert you went to see. He wanted his beef tornadoes. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, you've seen Sammy Hagar? Yeah, I saw Van Hagar. And you know what? I thought they did a good job live. Oh, see, that's what I thought, Joel. That's why they're not here. Like, that was my guess. That was my guess. That's okay. Anyone can go live whenever they want. And actually, I'm going to finish up soon. So when I do, I would encourage everyone to go to either Dominic's or Justin's. I don't know off of which channel are they live, because everyone should go over and do a Tammie Jean raid. That'd be fun. You met Alice Cooper backstage. Oh, that's fun. I've met a few because back in high school, we used to try to get autographs. So we would go and stand behind whatever venue it was for like an hour and wait for them to come out. And then we'd be like, can you sign this? Like, it's so lame, but I did meet a lot of people that way. Oh, he's live now off of his channel? Okay. What was everyone's first concert? Mine was Twisted Sister. Oh my gosh. And I don't think I've ever seen Twisted Sister in concert, although I think they've lived in this area where I'm in New York. But, Jean, yours was Kiss. Now that has to be a good show because they're performers, they're definitely performers. They're doing it off of both channels. Okay. And Off Axis went live 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's right, because Marcel does Thursdays at 10 o'clock. So sometimes he and I are on at the same time because, I jump around. But first concert. Oh, what was my first concert? I feel like, oh gosh, who was my first concert? I'm not sure, and I might have to think about it, but I almost feel like it was Jethro Tull. My high school boyfriend loved Jethro Tull, and so I have seen them probably 12 times. And I almost want to say that they were my first concert. You saw Michael Jackson. Wow, that's pretty momentous. That's a big first concert. Wow. Lollapalooza, Smashing Pumpkins headliner. I love Smashing Pumpkins. Now I'm jealous. I've never seen them live and I wanted to. And didn't they tour like a couple years ago, like before the pandemic? I feel like they were going out on tour and I was like, oh my gosh, Smashing Pumpkins. And then I saw how much tickets are and I was like, Oh, see you, Ghost. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're gonna hang out with Maddie? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Have a good time. Have some good flying. Pink Floyd, that's another band that I've seen many times and always enjoyable. Probably one of the best shows. Definitely one of the best. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, you guys, I think, oh, Hawkwind, how come I don't even know who Hawkwind is? That's so weird. Luke Combs, is that country, Andrew? All right, you guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. But thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed the videos I pulled for this week. I'm going to try to get some videos. I have a few in the works. I'm going to try to post actual videos to my channel in the coming weeks, so we'll see. And oh, Joan Jett, I have seen Joan Jett too. Alexis, you saw Led Zeppelin? Oh my gosh. I saw oh, I'm drawing a blank because I'm yes, country. Okay. I saw Robert Plant. I saw the Plant Page tour. So Robert Plant and Jimmy Page, and that was awesome and actually crazy. I went with my big brother and some of my cousins, and I brought my mom. That was like my mom's first concert was Plant Page. I was like, come on, you love music. You would love this. So yeah, I brought my mother to that. Oh my goodness, Elvis. Wow. See, now he was an entertainer too. Like that is something to see. That's like history. Wow. Oh, hey Chad. I played your video earlier, the one with Enya, and I put your link in the chat. So I hope people go over and check out The Real Thing and check out your channel if they haven't already. Thanks for stopping by. I am going to wrap it up, but I would love for everyone to do the Tammie Jean raid on Justin and Dominic's live. And I saw Kid Rock too. I saw him more recently, like in the past, few years. I saw Kid Rock. He was good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm gonna roll the outro, everybody, and hope to see you all next week at 10 for the late night. And have a good one. Thanks for being here.
Tammie Jean!
Tammie
Should
Jean!
be true!
Oh, hell, Tammie Jean! She's out there
Should be true!
funning in the sun in her 9-piece. I don't know how she puts that damn thing on. You look good, girl. Look good. Oh, hell.
It's the Velcro that holds it all together!
Double-sided tape really helps too, girl.